Okay, Boon Boonger episode 20. We're in the 20s now for this show. That's crazy to think about. Also, Boon Boonger has been going on for nearly 4 months. That's also crazy to say out loud. Time has just flown by with this show. And it's been a lot of fun to watch, I will say that. So this episode was a Pink Ranger focused episode, a Mira focused episode. I thought based on last week's episode previews, it would be a Boon Violet and Mira focused episode, because especially at the start of the episode where you had Boon Violet starting up their cleaning business and they were walking through the streets just singing their little song, which was a lot of fun. I really like the actor who plays Boon Violet and the voice actor who plays Boon Diesel, because I feel like they work off each other a lot, but not only that, just that charm that Boon Violet's actor has to him as he's this sort of like cleaner. I do wonder where their little business is going to go moving forward, because when they say they're cleaners, it makes you think of a janitor. But what exactly are they cleaning? That's what I want to find out, because they keep saying we're cleaners, we take on jobs here and there. So what exactly are they cleaning? I guess they take whatever jobs they can find. I'm sure they've established it well, but I guess it's just the translation with them calling themselves cleaners. It's not the first thing my mind jumps to. But what was fascinating about this episode is we saw the return of Mira's old fiance from way back in the day. And I say way back in the day, all the way back in episode 1, the one that she broke up with at the airport because she wanted to join the Boon Boongers, and he's still not gotten over her, and the bad guys interfere, and they turn his bowl of ramen or his bowl of soup into the monster of the week. Now, Cannonborg introduces a new game changer, you could say, which I feel like it might be a game change depending on if we keep seeing this each week, but what he brings up is a wheel that the humans can control, so they can control the monster of the week in some shape or form. Although it does get destroyed at the end of the episode, I'm sure he will rebuild it again. But Cannonborg's whole plan with this thing was by trying to get gasoline off a single human being instead of like going out and grabbing it off mobs of people. So I do wonder if we'll see the controller for the monsters come back moving forward or not. But with Mira's old fiance coming back, the one that we saw at the airport, it makes me wonder, as I was watching this episode, are we going to see like the Mafia or the Yakuza we saw at like the first couple of minutes of episode 1 as well? Like when Taya took her away from the altar and then the Yakuza came chasing after him. Will we see the Yakuza again? Because, you don't fuck with the Yakuza. So will the Yakuza come for Taya and come for Mira again as the episode or as the show progresses? That's my big question, because even though like they're the Yakuza, they were there for that one joke, and we're having like continuity stuff come back all the way back from episode 1 in this episode, it makes me wonder if we're going to see the Yakuza again, because it's Japan. The Yakuza are probably floating around somewhere. So will we see this Yakuza family show up again as the show continues? I really hope we do. Like, I honestly really hope we do, because that'd be something if they do show up again. But like I said, Mira's old boyfriend's back. He's got the ramen noodle monster, the bowl monster, and he traps Mira in the bowl of ramen or the bowl itself, and then they try opening it up, but they can't, and that's the whole episode. And then you have Mira's boyfriend or ex-fiance sort of going through the revelation that's saying, even though I want her back, I've got to let her live her own life, because she does whatever she wants at this point. She's kind of a free spirit. She sort of just goes with the flow and is easily influenced. Really nice moment between the two of them. Like, really nice moment. Like you see at the end of the episode, I believe, possibly when they first met, but they sort of transition the scene as he's leaving. But then again, Mira has like 50 different jobs at each episode, so it's hard to keep up. But it was a really nice moment between the two of them. I really enjoyed it. I really, really did enjoy it. Like, I wasn't expecting to feel something for this character. I mean, having the monster be a bowl, I just kept making bowling for soup jokes as I was watching the episode by myself. But overall, a fun episode, really fun monster design. I've noticed that a lot of people are sort of comparing the monster designs to like different henshin devices or different morpher devices or different old mechs and stuff like that. I think someone compared this week's mech to like the Thunderzord Megazord or the Dairanger Megazord, Daireno, I think it was called. I made a video on it and I forgot. But I really enjoyed this week's monster design, but not only that, everyone trying to sort of rescue Mira, and then you had the bad guys getting involved as well. A lot of fun as well. Because I thought this would just be your typical Monster of the Week episode, not think much of it. But it did have some plot and it did have some growth for Mira in this episode, which was great to see. It wasn't just a wacky, silly adventure, which I thought it was going that way with how the episode opened up, but then it quickly changed directions once we saw the ex-fiancé show up again. But overall, this week's episode of Boon Boonja was a lot of fun. I'm excited for next week's episode because next week's episode is the debut of the power-up form, the Battleizer form, the super form, whatever you want to call it, and we'll be finally seeing Boon Boon 119, which I'm excited to see because we're finally going to see that suit in motion and see how sleek it looks. So I'm definitely really excited for that. That is for sure. But overall, this week's episode of Boon Boonja I really did enjoy. Got a kick out of it, and we'll see what happens next week as the show continues. I think next week's episode is going to be a pretty good Red Ranger-focused episode as we dive more into Ty's past and learn more about him. So we'll see what happens there. So anyway, guys, that's my review, my recap, my ramblings video of Boon Boonja episode 20. What did you guys think of the episode? Tell me down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.